Do you scrape your tongue? Do you know that there are benefits to scraping your tongue and that this has been in practice for 7,000 years? Yes, my friends, 7,000 years. Ancient civilizations would scrape their tongues. This was regular practice. Watch this video until the end for all the information on tongue scraping and how it can be beneficial to you.
It's only love and that is all, but it's so hard loving you.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Priya Mistry, and I'm a general dentist with a practice in Vancouver, Washington. At my practice, we are dedicated to taking care of those with TMJ disorders. Many of my videos are on TMJ issues, so if you have those, tune in. But some of them are also on general dentistry or oral hygiene, like this one. Be sure to check out my new podcast called Unclenched and my other socials. Everything is linked below. Let's get into the meat of the topic, tongue scraping or tongue cleaning. Take a look at your tongue right now. Grab a mirror and stick that tongue out. What color is it? Does it look white? Does it look yellow? Does it look pink? Does it look red? Does it look kind of dark, greenish? I've even seen some tongues that look black. A healthy tongue is pink in color, similar to the insides of your cheeks. In Ayurvedic medicine, different conclusions are drawn based on the color of your tongue. For example, if your tongue has white patches on it, this could mean that you have a fungal infection. Do not freak out. Do not self-diagnose right now. That was just an example. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Ayurvedic medicine or Ayurveda, it is based on ancient Indian writings and is one of the world's oldest medical systems. It is still practiced regularly in India and around the world today. Just like plaque and bacteria build up on our teeth and our gums, they can also build up in between the taste buds on our tongues. Ew. That is why cleaning or scraping your tongue should be a part of your daily oral hygiene routine, along with brushing your teeth and flossing. If you're not cleaning your tongue currently, I highly encourage you to start doing so. You may notice that as you start to clean or scrape your tongue, that your food tastes better because your taste buds can do their job better without plaque or bacteria on top of them or in between them. More savory, more sweet, more spicy, more sour, and more umami. Yum. If your tongue is not cleaned, bacteria and toxins can build up on the tongue. And in Ayurvedic medicine, it is believed that these bacteria and toxins can then contribute to weakened immunity throughout the body. Immunity is our body's ability to be able to fight off infections or illness. And if that is weakened because of bacteria and toxins that are in our bodies, that's not a great thing. Removing those bacteria and toxins that accumulate on the tongue will also help to reduce or eliminate bad breath. PU. Personally, I scrape or clean my tongue every single day. On the days that I skip it, which is very rare, it's just a few days a year, I actually feel like it builds up, and that just feels really gross. Like I can feel a buildup on my tongue, and I can't handle it. I even got a tongue scraper for my little 7-year-old daughter, and she uses it to remove buildup as well. Again, I highly recommend that you try it out. Once you do, I don't think you'll ever go back to not doing it. I do want to stress that tongue scraping is much more gentle than it sounds. That's why I keep alternating between the word cleaning and scraping. The tongue scrapers or cleaners are not sharp, but I use the word scraping because you do have to apply a little bit of pressure to make sure that you get all the bacteria, toxins, plaque, everything that's built up on there off your tongue. Let's move on to which tongue scraper you should use and why. There are metal tongue scrapers and there are plastic tongue scrapers. In my opinion, and according to Ayurvedic medicine, the best tongue scraper to use is, drumroll please, a copper tongue scraper. Why copper? Well, my friends, Copper has antimicrobial properties. Antimicrobial means to kill bacteria or to stop their growth, which is basically what we're trying to do anyways by tongue scraping in the first place, which is removing bacteria. Back in the day, there used to be copper door handles to reduce the spread of bacteria, and ancient civilizations also stored water in copper containers due to its antimicrobial properties. So to review, the benefits of tongue scraping include that it improves bad breath or halitosis, it removes bacteria and toxins, it improves taste, and according to Ayurvedic medicine, it improves immune function, your body's ability to protect itself. There are really no negatives to doing this, my friends, so try it out. I've linked the copper tongue scrapers that I like below. One link is a pack of 5, so that's good for families. And I've also included a link that has 1 or 2 tongue scrapers in that. If you do get the family pack, you may want to all take a look at each other's tongues before you clean them for the first time. This is also a fun activity and it gets children engaged and interested in their oral hygiene. Lastly, check out this video for a quick tutorial on how to scrape your tongue. And remember, the first few times you do it, be kind to yourself. Don't scrape too hard. Don't hurt yourself.
A few times a week. So, here's how to scrape the tongue. Get the scraper as far back as you can tolerate, then pull it forward as you exert firm pressure down against the tongue. That's it.
So that's really it on tongue scraping. Now let's move on to my new segment called Highlighting a TM Joiner, where I take one of your comments and respond to it. The comment I've chosen to highlight for this video is, I really appreciate your work on this channel. There's just not enough info on TMJD online and not enough doctors educated in this topic. Thank you so much for your kind comment, and that's truly the purpose of this channel. I created it back in 2020 when I wanted to put more information on TMJ disorders, what causes them, how to treat them, why doctors don't know much about this disorder, lots of different information. So if you haven't checked out my videos, make sure to check them out because there's a lot of info on them. Please be sure to check out my new podcast called Unclenched. It's a podcast that I am co-hosting with Dr. Alexandra George, who is fabulous. This podcast has been a true labor of love, and I hope you enjoy it. I've linked it below. And that's really it. Again, I'm Dr. Priya Mistry, and I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. Questions and comments are always welcome. Keep in mind, I've linked the tongue scrapers below. And remember, my friends, you can never have TMI about TMJ. Thank you.
To make it up through. It's only